Morning, everyone. So today we're going to do some summons. We do have the new seasonal hero. As I said in yesterday's video, I'm not really impressed by her. So what we're going to kind of do is we're just going to try and pull one copy. And then we're going to pull the rest on a separate banner because I really don't want a whole lot of her. Not convinced. This could be a bit of a risk because there is, a possibility they tweak her or do something. The problem is I don't really like her kit. The issue is, she's a crowd control champion that doesn't have any kind of ways around immunity or resistance. So the hero kind of needs to, the enemy needs to not have immunity up, and then also she has to have really high focus to land her frozens. So I just don't think she's very good. The thing is with immunity and stuff running around, I feel that if I can find here, oh no, she's right here. Yeah, I actually think Huntress Freya does this hero's job just way better. If somebody has immunity up or anything like that, she'll go in and remove the positive effects on people. So a lot of times, the heroes that have death immunity, like Dark Nick and Light Nick, they are ran in immunity, but Huntress Freya just craps all over them. So yeah, long story short, I really think that Huntress Freya is just a better version of what Adelan tries to do. She is a damage dealer, which Huntress Freya is not, and water is severely lacking in damage dealers. You have basically Nero, Naya, and Atara to an extent, and then from the epics you kind of have Bocce that is still somewhat relevant but kind of hard to make work. So there's not a whole lot, so I guess that is another, saving grace of hers. But yeah, I'm not very impressed. And then on the flip side, her application in Ash Magisteria, I think you don't even need to have her booked or ascended for her to be a nice support in there. For stage 19 at least. The problem is you're going to need somebody that carries you there like Kaysen. She's really not doing anything but supporting, and even then there's teams for stage 19 where you don't need a whole lot of investment in Kaysen or in this new hero. So yeah, that is our game plan for today. I will say from what I'm looking to pull in this summon session. So I'm missing Geralt, which I definitely don't want to pull. We're missing the seasonal hero, and then we're missing the Gargoyle. So the Gargoyle I also do not think is good. I thought something was bugged with him. Nothing ever developed out of it. Just because his stone form and stuff, it didn't really seem to be working. Either that or his damage multipliers are just that bad. But yeah, so his trait is actually really good against heroes like Alicia and the Dark Twin. So the trait itself is really good. The problem is you need to kind of view him as a support other than a damage dealer. Yeah, I mean, he's not absolutely terrible, but I am looking for him. And then I'm actually looking just for additional copies of heroes that I want multiple ascensions on. I would love to pull more copies of Shane, more copies of Florence. I'm really tempted to book these heroes because I think they have some nice viability. In RTA, they're very, very fast, which is cool, and they have relevant abilities for sure. So I'd really like to pull additional copies of them. More copies of Karma are always good. I'd really like to get her a 5. I desperately want a A5 Jocasta. I think she's severely underrated. And to have her be extra tanky with that A5 is kind of cool. I want additional copies of Cordelia for sure, for Guild versus Environment. And yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm looking for. From an epic perspective, the only hero that I'm looking for is more Royce. I only have an A3 Royce, so I really need an A5 because I'd like to use him more. Yeah, so that's our deal. We also have 4 pools with the Sacred Summons, but let's get into these. We'll pull our daily summon, and then we'll go into here. So hopefully I get her early. Like I said, I don't want more than 1 copy of her, so that's all we're going for. We're just trying to get 8,000 points on the Summon Rush, because we want that 1 book, and then we're out of here, and we're saving our resources. So not a whole lot of summons today, but summons nonetheless. We also have the event associated with this seasonal hero, so that's kind of good. That's exciting. All right, Aurak. Aurak is kind of a okay hero, you know, in the early game for Tulpa, but other than that, he falls off pretty far. Crixus, you know, I still think there's some viability with Crixus now that heroes like, you know, Thor, you have Crazed Urzag, things like that. He's pretty viable, and everyone knows that Jacob is pretty good. So those are also some good epics that I think go off to the wayside. I did a video on Timmins, you know, a while back, talking about his viability in Ash. I still think he's a pretty cool hero. So pretty neat epic. Good old rare tax. I don't know if this carries over from our normal pools. I guess we'll see. Aramo, this is a pretty solid fire hero for Earth Rift of Chaos. Same thing with Andros. He's paired really well with Arlo, especially if your Arlo is A5. Just made a video on Arlo not too long ago. So we're not getting her early. Hopefully we pull her on our first legendary. Looks like we might go to full pity. We got to be close here. Yeah, 7.5. So we are close. Malizo, you know how I feel about her. Fantastic epic. She's probably one of the only epics that are viable in like endgame RTA. Alrighty, so I think we got our first legendary here. Nope, still an epic. Alright, Jonathan. Valuk. Ember Flame. Full pity. Well, almost. Let's see if this is an epic. Then we go to full pity. Oh, slightly early. Okay, good. We got her. Let's get out of there. Alrighty. And now we're going to pull these because we actually might get a LD legendary. And if we do, then it's going to give us a lot of nice points. And we won't have to waste our other stones. Alright, well, it's at least an epic. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Royce. Tidecaller. I mean, fantastic hero. And I would even argue probably a little bit better than the seasonal hero. But I digress. All right. Rare. Okay, at least an epic. Let's see what we got. Royce. Lightwing Zac. All right, one more pool. All right, and a rare. So we're at 31 summons there. Let's see, where are we at? I don't want any of this. On our hero summon rally, we are at 59, so we still have to pull a couple more. All right. So we got one copy of our girl. A couple epics and stuff. Augustine, he's kind of fallen off as well. You know, just outclassed by a couple heroes nowadays, but still viable in guild versus environment. That's his sweet spot. Noella, I don't know where she fits in, to be honest. Maybe an Ash, possibly. But I don't want to waste epic books on her. William, really great hero. A little outclassed by Radiant Pixie nowadays, but still really, really strong, and does bring a, you know, a possible benefit over Radiant Pixie with his trait, with the basic ability damage doing a lot more. Arundel has actually come along to be a really good Witch of the Wind hero. I don't think anyone really saw that coming, so that's kind of cool. Okay, what do we got? Scarlet, another really good hero. Very good in Guild Boss, pretty good in Guild versus Environment. She is outclassed by other heroes, but still pretty solid hero. Anamaros, amazing hero for sure. Void Tower Mythic. And also probably a better version of the seasonal hero. Foodie. Hey, that's a good one. I know a lot of people really want Foodie. I think that's an A3 Foodie for me. Whoa, a lot of epics. Okay, so that does put us over, but we are in pity, so we'll just finish this off. Give you guys a cool little thing here. I'd love for this to be Light Ophelia. That's really the only LD that I want, because I can use her in PvE. Hey, Cordelia! Nice! Okay. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm most likely just going to have 2 copies. This is really going to help, you know, my team, my guild here, be extra efficient in guild versus environment. So I would say that was a successful pull. It sucks that we went to full pity for this garbage seasonal hero, but in the end I did get a Cordelia, so I got all my gems left and I still have some stones left over. So whoop. Anyway, you know, that's all I got, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and good luck on your summons. All right, see ya.